What is it, pro nerds? Welcome to another Unbox It right here on Project Nerd. And we got a trifecta today. This one's for the sneakerheads, the music nerds, and the movie nerds, as we are unboxing Kid Cudi's Adidas. That's right, his first Adidas that are the Torsion Artillery Highs, inspired by Bill and Ted. So this year, Cudi and Adidas reached a deal, and he is premiering some new shoes, including his brand new Vadawan 326s, which just dropped a couple weeks ago, inspired by his daughter. But before they did that drop, they did kind of a soft launch, relaunching the early 90s basketball favorite, including the ones worn by Joe Dumars. Go check out Adidas Torsion Artillery High commercial, and you can see some old school stuff. You can also see him in the old Bill and Ted movies, which Kid Cudi was actually just in the third one. So pretty excited because these shoes were hard to find, hard to get our hands on. I was able to do it for about $40 under retail as well. So let's check them out. The Adidas Kid Cudi Torsion Artillery Highs. So I got these shoes. They're pretty awesome. Pretty excited to take a first look at them. We'll get a little close up as I put them on my feet too, but as we go in the box, just a traditional box, nothing too special about it. His new boxes are definitely going to look a little bit more, but bam, old school right here. So this is really nice. Let me flip those up, checking it out. Obviously two shoes, but as I said, this will be for the movie nerds as well, and that's coming right here. Wild Stallions. Awesome. So once again, these launched, I would say about late October, early November. I don't remember the exact date. Sorry for all the paper noise, but let's get this box out of the way here so we can look more closely at these shoes. Here's the other one. And they are throwback, retro, and again, it's because of the Bill and Ted, and we get the Wild Stallions. They're pretty awesome too inside. Let's see if we can get it from this angle here. Woo! There we go. You can see a little bit of the logo. Awesome. Incredible shoes. I ordered these. Like I said, I was able to score them under retail. Took a lot of coupon stacking, a lot of willing and dealing, and then I had to wait 2 weeks for them to show up. But I am super excited they came. There's three different designs actually. The black ones that look exactly like this with the black and red were gone immediately. Then there's the more traditional looking ones that have the green where the red is, and then they don't have the Wild Stallions Bill and Ted logo. They're still a relaunch with the Kid Cudi line. Hard to find as well. These were not easy to find, and if you search YouTube and notice the lack of videos of unboxing and looking at these shoes, you can see that that's the case. Really nice. The set comes together. You get the red laces in there, the black laces on, and then again, both of them, the Wild Stallions logo on the back. Excellent, man. This is definitely Bill and Ted themed, which, by the way, the third Bill and Ted movie was a lot better than I expected. Usually when a sequel drops that late, you can be pretty much expected to be pretty terrible, but Face the Music was kind of, I wouldn't say it was good as the first two, but it was definitely in line with the series and was pretty fun. Cudi himself didn't have a huge role, but he was in it. Interesting choice too, considering the role he had, but I like him. He's a pretty cool guy, and his role was good. So let's take a closer look at these. Definitely genuine leather, thrown back to the old 90s. The stitching looks great. Real good stitching. These are ones that if you're worried about creasing, it's going to happen because a lot of the newer sneakers, especially the basketball style shoes, have a softer top to where they won't crease. This again is all leather, hard on the Adidas stripes. Everything about this, I never actually owned the artillery, the Torsion Artillery Highs back in the early 90s, and but I definitely saw them and other kids wore them. I wish I had them, and now I do. And these really fit the bill. Look almost identical, at least from what I can remember and what I've dug up on the internet. Down to the back end styling here, right above the logo, like I said. The tongue is thick, full material. These are high tops too. High tops. As I put them on my feet, you see they're going up above the ankles. They fit really nicely. Adidas run true to size, so if you're gonna get Adidas, get the true to size there. If I was to say anything negative about them, I don't really have any complaints yet. I'm a little bit worried about the creasing, how quickly it's going to happen. So these are going to be limited wears. The laces go all the way up, so it'll be interesting how high I'm going to lace them. Probably if you can get them to fit comfortably without lacing them at all, really, or without tying the laces, excuse me, probably be the way to go. The gray, the red, everything works together. The logo here, I'm a little bit, I don't know. So it seems like it's really put into the leather, but it also seems like that logo could wear off pretty quickly. So that might be a fear as well. Everything else about it, though, yeah, I don't even know. Like, I want to find something negative to say here in the shoe and this unboxing, but it's hard to present anything. Let's take a look at the bottom here. Pretty impressive. Of course, the naming across there, the Adidas logo. I don't know what the originals look like on the bottom. You'd have to pull that up again. I never actually owned a pair. The tongue, I mean, the tongue comes way out, and of course, it's the laces here that are blocking it from even going out further. But it's detached. Cool. It's inside here. Bill and Ted Bogus Journey characters and images, 1991 and 2020 copyrights. Wow, 91. So that's why I said when the basketball commercial came out, gosh, Bill and Ted's that old, huh? Makes me feel really old. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure characters, 1989 and 2020. Their creative licensing agreement. So we have all that in there, as well as your shoe sizing tag and everything to show the genuine. So if you're shopping, if you are yourself a sneakerhead or becoming one and you're hunting for shoes, there's a lot of counterfeits that are making their ways out there. So always check those tags. People who are posting genuines and on the resale market and stuff like that can do that tag. Or of course you can always go through sites like StockX and goat.com to get like genuine ones where they check them before they ship to you. Usually a lot more with the shipping and handling and fees like that. But yeah, again, we're going to go down the shoe once more, just looking at it. Plastic pieces, I think, the original leather, they didn't skimp anywhere on these, and that's why I think they're right around 170 retail, I want to say. Let's see if the box usually says the retail price. It doesn't here, actually. So I want to say it was 170 or so. It's really hard to find online. You can still download the Adidas app. That's the equivalent. They're trying to launch a new app that's like Nike sneakers, where I think you can still order them at retail, at least select sizes. They have a couple of the colorways left. But again, going back to it, hard plastic. For the most part, the fitting looks good. The throwback shoes, they call it, the shoes, it's huge right now to kind of kick the old school shoes. Jordan's really inspired that. The ones through, I feel like the 14s are relaunching like crazy left and right. And if you want to get any of those types of sneakers, I feel like they still make those even when they make them now, when they throw back that style. They're made better than modern sneakers are. And you can see that in, like I said, the stitching, the detail here is just fantastic. The glue, there's a little bit of glue coming out here, but for the most part, not seeing as much and not seeing as many of the deformities that I find in some of my newer sneakers. And I'm up to, let's see if I can look back there. You can see a bunch of pairs, about 25 pairs of kicks here. So this is a genuinely amazing sneaker. I know in this household, between the kids and my fiance as well, a lot of positive talks about this. All three of us, of all the shoes that are in this house, would put, or all four of us, excuse me, would put this in our top 5. I'm really excited about getting these on my feet and sharing some B-roll footage of them on there after I laced them up. But really nothing negative to say. So if you're a Bill and Ted fan, a Cudi fan, sneakerhead, or just a collector of sorts, this is definitely a cop. This is definitely a pickup purchase if you can find them. Again, download the Adidas app. I got them on packsun.com, stacked there. I signed up for all their membership stuff to get the coupons, and you're able to stack their membership coupons with your first time, like sign up coupons and everything like that. And they had free shipping as well. So I've never ordered before on PacSun's website. They took, like I said, a while to ship, but they got here perfect shape. The packaging was done well. So if that's where you can find them, those are the only 2 places I could really find them online, was, again, the Adidas app, not their website. And this, if you are really a big fan of Cudi, like I said, check out the Vadawan 326. They sold out immediately. Again, it would have been about a week and a half ago. Thursday launch date, just gone. They were disappeared very quickly, about 180. You're probably gonna have to look on eBay or StockX and places for that to get them, and they'll probably be above the 200 line. I think the day of their sellout, they were getting close to 300, 400. So those ones will be even more difficult to find, as they typically do. Adidas, though, does a better job than Nike and some of the other ones about these launches. They'll get you a few more out there, and they'll typically restock as well. So If you're Bill and Ted fan, check out these ones with the Wild Stallions on the back. Cudi fans, you got 2 styles to choose from with a few different colorways. But if you're just an old school sneakerhead, I mean, these will take you right back to the 90s. They are definitely something you're going to want to cop. Highly recommend. Once more, the Adidas Torsion Artillery Highs, Kid Cudi, Bill and Ted editions. Pick these up. And for those of you that want to see more great content, we have a stack of Unbox It videos over on our YouTube channel. And of course, 2021 is bringing you all kinds of new content, both podcasts and video. So make sure you head on over to projectnerd.com. That's project-nerd.com to check out all the amazing content we're putting out into the new year. And stay tuned for some really, really awesome and big news with the brand. Once again, this is Iggy. Another Unbox It right here on Project Nerd. Happy New Year, happy holidays, and we'll catch you next year.
Still offering to the drum machine, to put another face on my heart. Start singing the streaming color, the odd symbol of